This is the Unit 5 Lesson 4 retrieval in our packet. So still messed it up. This is the Unit 5 retrieval. Nope. This should be the easy part. This is the Unit 5 Lesson 4 retrieval in our packet. It is on page 31. Did it. Graph each of the linear inequalities on the coordinate grid. Check a point to make sure you correctly shaded the half plane containing the solutions. And oh my God, do you see what's on these graphs? The X and Y axis already drawn in and labeled for us. So let's start by graphing this. Just pretend it's an equal sign. We're going to graph it like normal. We're going to put a point at 5 on the Y axis. So that would be right here. Now this slope is negative 1/4. So we're going to go down 1 over 4. And we're going to do that several times. And these lines are tiny. So 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. My eyes are watering. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now because this is greater than and not greater than or equal to, I'm going to do a dotted line. And I'm doing my best here, okay? Okay, there are two different ways to shade. So the first way is I can see that Y is bigger because this symbol is opening up towards the Y. You know, the alligator wants to eat the bigger thing, and in this case the bigger thing is Y. Since Y is bigger, I'm going to shade above the line. But if you don't feel confident with that method, you can also do the test point method. And they want us to do that anyway, just to make sure we shaded the correct area. So here's how you do the test point. We're going to choose 0, 0 as our test point, because that's not on the line. And we're going to see if it works or not. So 0 for Y greater than negative 1/4, 0 for X plus 5. Okay, this turns into 0, so we're just left with 5. Is 0 greater than 5? No. Since it's not true, we do not want to shade the side with a 0, 0. We want to shade the other side. So this confirms that we shaded it correctly in the first place. Okay, next, this line is starting at negative 8 on the Y-axis, so we'll put that right here. The slope is 2, which is like 2 over 1, so we're going to be going up 2 over 1. We're going to get real close to the computer here. Up 2 over 1. Okay, well that's more than enough, I think. Okay, now this one is less than or equal to, so we're going to do a solid line. Okay, shading. This time the alligator is opening its mouth away from the Y, so Y is smaller. So I'm going to shade underneath the line, and then we're going to do our test point and we'll see if that was right. And once again, if you don't feel confident with the shading initially, just start with the test point. We're going to plug in 0, 0. Let's see, 0 less than or equal to 2 times 0 minus 8. So 2 times 0 is 0, minus 8, negative 8. Is 0 less than or equal to negative 8? No. Okay, so we do not want to shade on this side, we want to shade on the other side, so we were right. Okay, number 3, what methods do you have for finding the solution to a system of equations? Remember, that's when you have 2 equations and you're trying to find a solution that works for both of them. So I'm gonna let you answer that because you're supposed to just kind of think, like reflect, what have we learned so far? What are your different strategies that you can use if you're trying to find a solution for 2 equations at once? Okay, cool.